Pause right now. Do not move to the next video. Whatever notification just pulled your attention, let it wait. Because at exactly 4:17 this morning, a portal opened over your life that has been sealed for 2,184 days. That is exactly 6 years. 6 years of coordinated spiritual blockage that just cracked wide open while you were sleeping. Your guardian angel used their one lifetime emergency intervention at sunrise today. Out of 4 million people who will see content today, only 9 were selected to receive this exact transmission. 5 already scrolled past without stopping. 3 stopped but left before the 3rd minute. You are the 9th, the final one. Type 999 in the comments immediately. Right now, when you type those 3 numbers, you are not just leaving a comment. You are not engaging with an algorithm. You are activating a spiritual frequency that has been calibrated specifically for your breakthrough. You are signing a cosmic agreement that releases what I have been holding for you. The gift I have cannot be delivered until those numbers leave your fingertips. Do it now before you read another word. I saw you. Let me be specific about what that means. I saw you 4 months ago standing in the grocery store doing mental math in your head, calculating if you could afford the items in your cart or if something had to go back on the shelf. I saw the shame on your face when you had to tell the cashier never mind about 3 things. I saw you 2 weeks ago sitting alone at 3:33 in the morning, phone glowing in the dark, scrolling through your bank account like somehow the balance might have changed since you checked it an hour before. I saw the anxiety attack you had in the bathroom at work when another unexpected bill arrived. I saw you sitting in your car in the parking lot, taking deep breaths before you could go inside, putting on the face that says, "I have it all together," while inside you are drowning. I saw the tears you cried when nobody could see, the silent screaming you did into your pillow, the prayers you whispered that felt like they evaporated before they left your mouth, the hope that kept dying every time another door slammed in your face. Hit the like button right now if any of that just reached into your chest and grabbed something. This is not about helping a video perform. This is your confirmation that what I am describing is not generic. This is your life. That like button is a signal flare going up into the spiritual realm, telling heaven that you recognize yourself in these words and you are ready for what comes next. Your tears have been counted. The exact number collected in the vaults of heaven is 538,416. Every single one stored in containers of pure gold, not one wasted, not one forgotten. Every tear you cried over money that would not stretch. Every tear shed from exhaustion that never seems to end. Every tear from feeling completely alone even when surrounded by people. Every tear from prayers that felt like they hit a wall, all counted, all valued, all about to be answered in ways that will leave you speechless. The exhaustion you have been carrying is not natural. The weight pressing down on your chest is not random. The sense that you are stuck in quicksand, no matter how hard you fight, is not coincidence. For exactly 2,184 days, there has been a specialized task force assigned to your case. That is 6 years if you are counting. 6 years of organized spiritual opposition targeting you specifically. 15 demons were given jurisdiction over your life 2,184 days ago. They had a planning session in dimensions you cannot see. They divided up responsibilities with military precision. 4 were assigned to your finances. Their job was simple: block every stream of income, delay every check, create unexpected emergencies that drain whatever you manage to save. Make the numbers never add up no matter how carefully you budget. 3 were assigned to your sleep patterns. Wake them at 3:33 every night. Fill their mind with racing thoughts about everything that could go wrong. Make rest impossible. Make exhaustion their constant companion. 4 were assigned to your relationships. Plant seeds of misunderstanding. Create division where there should be unity. Make them feel isolated, even in rooms full of people. Convince them that nobody really understands. 2 were assigned to your prayers. Make every word feel empty. Create a sense of distance from God. Make worship feel mechanical and dead. Make them doubt if anyone is even listening. 2 were flex agents assigned to shut down any breakthrough attempt. Every time you got close to something opening, they moved in. Every time hope started rising, they manufactured a crisis to knock you back down. They studied your patterns. They know your weakest moments. They know what time you wake up in panic. They know which bills terrify you most. They know the exact words that make you feel like a failure. They know which memories to replay to keep you stuck in shame. There was a legal case being built against you in courtrooms that exist beyond physical sight. Evidence being compiled, accusations being recorded, contracts being filed in spiritual realms, giving these entities permission to operate against your life based on agreements made by ancestors you never even met. But at 4:17 this morning, the ruling changed. A decree came down from the highest court in heaven. The legal authorization those demons were operating under expired at midnight. The contract was voided, the permission was revoked. The assignment was terminated with immediate effect. Gabriel the archangel left the throne room at dawn with your name written on sealed orders. He is carrying back resources that were blocked for 2,184 days. He is unlocking doors that were welded shut. He is removing barriers that were placed on your breakthrough. He is reversing the financial stranglehold that made prosperity impossible. Right now, while you are reading these words, your body is responding to what is happening in the spiritual realm. You might feel warmth spreading through your chest. That is not anxiety. That is presence. Your hands might be tingling. That is not nerves. That is activation. Your eyes might be filling with tears you did not expect. Those are not regular tears. Those are tears of recognition. Your spirit knows what your mind is still processing. The assignment against your life just ended. Comment. I break agreement now if you recognize what I am describing. If the pattern I just outlined matches what you have been living through for the past 6 years, this comment is critical. This is not for my benefit. This is you vocally renouncing the operation that has been running against your life. This comment serves as a legal document in the spiritual realm, canceling the contract that gave them access. Let me tell you what has already happened to people who received this transmission in the previous wave. These are not made-up stories. These are documented testimonies from real people whose lives shifted within hours of engaging with this frequency. Jennifer from Tampa was 9 days from foreclosure. 9 days, the bank had already scheduled the auction of her house. She had given up. She typed 999 with hands that could barely stop shaking from stress. 81 hours later, she got a call from a non-profit organization she had never heard of. They said they reviewed her case and wanted to pay off her entire mortgage. No strings, no repayment, completely free. She still owns that house today, completely debt-free. Marcus from Detroit had been unemployed for 14 months. 14 months of rejection emails. 14 months of interviews that went nowhere. 14 months of watching his savings evaporate. He typed 999 while sitting in his car in a parking lot, having just been rejected from another interview. 63 hours later, he got a call from a former colleague who had started a company. They offered him a position as director of operations with a starting salary of $99,000 and a signing bonus of $9,000. He started 3 weeks later. Patricia from Nashville had not spoken to her daughter in 9 years. 9 years of complete silence. 9 years of birthday cards returned unopened. 9 years of wondering if she would ever see her grandchildren. She typed 999 through tears, not believing anything would change. 72 hours later, her phone rang. Unknown number. It was her daughter. Mom, I do not know why, but I woke up this morning and felt like I needed to call you. Can we start over? They met for coffee the next week. The relationship is completely restored. Thomas from Seattle had a tumor the size of a golf ball in his abdomen. Doctors said surgery was risky. Chemo was not working. They were running out of options. He typed 999 from his hospital bed, believing for nothing but doing it anyway. 96 hours later, they did another scan before scheduling surgery. The tumor was completely gone. The doctor stood in his room, staring at the scan, saying, "This is medically impossible. I have no explanation for this. These are not isolated incidents. This is a documented pattern. When the assignment breaks, confirmation floods in like a dam bursting. Your job is to watch for it with expectation. Here is what you need to understand about the next 9 days. Within the next 72 hours, someone from your past will make contact. Someone you have not heard from in years. Someone who disappeared from your life for reasons that never made complete sense. They are going to reach out with a message that references something only the two of you would remember. This is your first confirmation that what you receive today is active and producing results. Within the next 9 days, you will encounter money in amounts containing the numbers 3, 9, or 12. This could be a check. This could be a refund you forgot about. This could be a gift. This could be a debt that gets cancelled. The amount will be specific enough that when you see it, you will remember this exact moment. You will know it is not random. Within the next 96 hours, someone is going to speak words to you that echo the language I am using right now. They will not know they are confirming this message. They will think they are just making conversation, but you will catch it. You will hear the repetition. You will know spiritual forces are coordinating to validate what happened today. Within the next 6 days, you will have a dream involving light. The light will be bright but not harsh. You might see it breaking through clouds. You might see it filling a room. You might see it surrounding a person. Pay close attention to this dream. Light in dreams represents truth breaking through deception, clarity replacing confusion, hope dissolving despair. When you wake from that dream, something inside you will feel different, lighter, like a burden you have carried for years just evaporated. Share this video with exactly 3 people within the next 24 hours. Not 2, not 5, 3. This is not a suggestion. This is a spiritual instruction with supernatural mathematics attached to it. Those 3 people are not random. You already know who they are. Their faces just flashed through your mind. The enemy will try to talk you out of it. He will tell you it is strange. He will tell you people will think you are weird. He will tell you to wait until later. Do not wait. Send it now. The full release of what I am holding for you cannot happen until you complete this act of obedience. Let me show you something. Right now, in the spiritual realm, there are 3 doors in front of you. You cannot see them with physical eyes, but they exist in dimensions beyond sight. Behind door number 1 is the life you have been living, the same cycles on repeat, the same struggles in different packaging, the same pattern of almost breakthrough followed by another setback. This door remains open if you do nothing with what you are receiving today. If you watch passively, if you hear but do not act. Behind door number 2 is partial breakthrough, some improvement, some relief. A little money comes in, some pressure lifts, but you remain in the general vicinity of struggle, just a slightly better version of the same patterns. This door opens if you receive this message intellectually, but do not engage fully. If you like the video, but do not comment. If you hear the instruction, but do not obey. Behind door number 3 is total transformation, complete financial reversal, restored relationships. Divine health, supernatural peace flooding your mind. Joy you have not felt in years, returning like a river. Doors you stopped knocking on, suddenly flying open. Favor you stopped believing in, suddenly operating everywhere you turn. This door only opens through full participation with what is being released right now. Type 999 in the comments if you have not already. Hit the like button, share with 3 people before this day ends. Subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications because I will be releasing daily activation frequencies that build on what you received today. Each one designed to maintain momentum. Each one carrying instructions for the next level. Here is what you must understand about the next 48 hours. The enemy is not going to quietly accept the dismantling of his 6-year operation. He is going to launch a counter-offensive. This is predictable. This is documented. This happens every time someone breaks free from long-term spiritual assignment. In the next 2 days, expect unusual opposition. An argument with someone you love over something trivial. A sudden expense you were not expecting. Your car breaking down. Your phone malfunctioning. A wave of doubt or heaviness that seems to come from nowhere. These are not random. This is calculated resistance. These are last-ditch efforts by defeated forces trying to make you question what just happened when these things occur. And they will. Speak out loud. Use these exact words. I recognize this counterattack. I reject this interference. The assignment against my life has been cancelled. I am walking in breakthrough right now. Nothing can stop what God has started. Let me release blessing over your life right now. As you read these words, may every financial door that was locked suddenly unlock. May money that was blocked for years suddenly flow. May debts that seemed impossible suddenly resolve. May jobs you stopped hoping for suddenly appear. May raises you were not expecting suddenly get approved. May your health be completely restored. May symptoms that plagued you for years suddenly vanish. May energy you have not felt in years suddenly return. May sleep that has been disrupted suddenly become deep and peaceful. May your body remember what it felt like before exhaustion became normal. May every broken relationship be mended. May family members who have been distant suddenly reach out. May your marriage shift from surviving to thriving. May your children turn toward you with open hearts. May friendships that died suddenly resurrect stronger than before. May your mind be completely cleared. May anxiety that has been constant suddenly lose its grip. May depression that tried to become permanent suddenly lift. May clarity replace confusion. May peace replace chaos. May confidence replace fear. May your faith be reignited. May prayers that felt cold suddenly burn hot. May worship that felt mechanical suddenly feel passionate. May scripture that seemed dead suddenly come alive. May the presence you have been missing suddenly become so tangible you can feel it in the room. May your purpose be revealed with crystal clarity. May the calling you have been unclear about suddenly come into sharp focus. May gifts you have been sitting on suddenly activate. May platforms you have been waiting for suddenly appear. May doors you thought were permanently closed suddenly swing wide open. May peace become your new normal. May worry that kept you awake suddenly lose its power. May fear that paralyzed you suddenly dissolve. May rest that has been elusive suddenly become easy. May your joy be fully restored. May laughter that has been missing suddenly return. May lightness you have not felt in years suddenly replace heaviness. May hope that died suddenly resurrect with supernatural strength. Now, let me paint 2 futures for you. Both possible, both real. The choice between them is happening in this moment. Picture 1, 9 months from now, you are sitting in the same place, watching another video like this, hoping this time something will change. The same bills on the counter, the same anxiety in your stomach, the same exhaustion in your bones, the same cycle continuing. You remember this moment, but you did nothing with it. You watched, but you did not engage. You heard, but you did not respond. The door opened, but you did not walk through it. Picture 2, 9 months from now, everything is different. Maybe you moved. Maybe you stayed in the same place, but everything feels transformed. The bills are paid. The anxiety is gone. The relationships are restored. The job came through. The health returned. The breakthrough everyone said was coming actually manifested, and when people ask what changed, you tell them about this exact moment. You tell them about the day you typed 999. You tell them about the message that activated something in realms beyond sight. You tell them about the supernatural shift that happened when you obeyed specific instructions. Which picture becomes your reality? The choice is not tomorrow. The choice is now. If you have not typed 999, do it immediately. If you have not hit like, do it now. If you have not shared with 3 people, do it before you close this video. If you have not subscribed with notifications on, do it right now. These are not suggestions. These are specific instructions. Your breakthrough is attached to your obedience to what seems small. Let me tell you about the gift I mentioned at the beginning, the surprise I have been holding for you. It is not what you think. The gift is not money, though money is coming. The gift is not a job, though employment is opening. The gift is not a healed relationship, though reconciliation is happening. The gift is this: you were never abandoned. Every prayer you thought went unheard was actually being stored. Every tear you cried in secret was being collected. Every night you lay awake wondering if God still saw you. He was right there. Every moment you felt forgotten, you were actually being prepared. Every delay was protection from something that would have destroyed you. Every closed door was God blocking a path that led to harm. The gift is that you were never fighting this battle alone. Even when heaven seemed silent, heaven was moving. Even when nothing appeared to be happening, everything was being arranged. Even when your prayers felt like they bounced off the ceiling, they were actually piercing dimensions, activating angels, setting up appointments, moving pieces on boards you cannot see. The gift is that the breakthrough you have been begging for has been waiting for you to be positioned correctly to receive it. Not positioned as in perfect, not positioned as in having everything together, positioned as in aligned, positioned as in at the exact moment where what you receive will establish you instead of destroying you. The gift is that this moment is not random. You finding this message at this exact time on this exact day is not coincidence. This is divine appointment. This is heavenly coordination. This is the moment the 2,184 days of spiritual warfare has been building toward. This is the moment of release, so receive it. Stop analyzing, stop questioning, stop waiting for more proof. Receive it now. Open your hands, open your heart, open your mind, receive the gift prepared for you before time began. Receive the breakthrough already in motion. Receive the victory already won. Receive the blessing already released. Type in the comments, I receive breakthrough now. Not I hope for breakthrough, not I want breakthrough. I receive breakthrough now. That declaration matters. That statement is your participation. That comment is your agreement with what heaven is releasing over your life in this moment. I am not asking you to understand everything I said today. I am not asking you to figure out the mechanics. I am asking you to receive with childlike faith, simple trust, open hands. I am asking you to believe that the God who arranged for you to find this message at this precise moment is the same God who has been working behind the scenes all along, even when you could not see it, even when you could not feel it, even when you wanted to quit. He never quit on you. He never forgot you. He never stopped working. And today, right now, in this moment, the work that has been happening in secret is about to become visible. One final time, type 999, hit like, share with 3 people. Subscribe with notifications on, comment. I receive breakthrough now. These are your participation points. These are your agreement markers. These are your declarations that you are ready to step through the door that just opened. The next 72 hours are critical. Pay attention to everything: the unexpected call, the unusual message, the random thought, the vivid dream, the overheard conversation, the strange confirmation, Nothing is random. Everything is orchestrated. I will be here tomorrow with another transmission, another layer, another frequency. Because what you receive today is just the beginning. This is not a single event. This is the start of sustained movement in your life. This is the first domino in a chain reaction that changes everything. Go now. Walk in your breakthrough. It is already done.